What's up, you guys? It's Jono! Welcome to another episode of my Pokemon Legends Arceus request series. Today we're on request number 83, Snow White Vulpix in the Snow. This request is located on Professor Laventon's blackboard in Jubilife Village. You can only unlock this request once you have added a Vulpix to your Pokedex, and you need to have unlocked the Hisuian Braviary rideable Pokemon mount, which allows you to fly around the game. You can get that in the Alabaster Icelands. Once you've done those things, you'll be able to unlock this request. Once you've got the request off of the blackboard, you need to head to the Alabaster Icelands and talk with Keaka. Or is it Keaka? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's the guy with the Alolan Vulpix next to him. He's looking for 5 different Alolan Vulpix that have wandered off. This is a very interesting request because it's the only place where you can get an Alolan Vulpix in the game. Now, of course, they added Pokemon Home support, so you can bring over Alolan Vulpix, even shiny Alolan Vulpix, and of course Alolan Ninetales as well. However, before the Pokemon Home update, this was the only way you could get an Alolan Vulpix, and you could only get one per time playing through the game, so you have to choose between an Alolan Vulpix or an Alolan Ninetales. You can't have both, but now of course they have Pokemon Home, so you can have both. Anyway, this is the one and only Alolan Vulpix that you will be given throughout the entire game unless you bring it over from Pokemon Home, so you can decide if you want to keep it as a cute little Alolan Vulpix or evolve it into a Ninetales, which I'm going to do at the end of this video. Alright, you guys, so for this request, you're looking for 5 specific locations where there's going to be an Alolan Vulpix hiding. They're not really hiding, they're out in plain sight, but you are going to have to go to those 5 specific locations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark all of those locations on the map for you up front, and then I'll go and chase them down one by one. I'm not going to talk the whole video because a long portion of this is just me flying from each destination to the next destination, and it's 5 different Pokemon that we're going to grab, but I'm not going to make any cuts to the footage just so that you can see exactly which way I went and where I found them, and maybe use your own visual landmarks to try and find what you're looking for, because I'm guessing if you made it to this video, you probably want to know the location for all 5 of the Vulpix, so I'm going to show all 5 of them. There won't be any issues, and you'll know where they are by the end of watching this video. Alright, let's go ahead and get into tracking down those Alolan Vulpix now, and I'll come back and talk about the evolution at the end of the video. All right, you guys, so we made it to the end of this request. You can see we got all 5 of the Vulpix back safe and sound. And of course, Keaka is very excited about that. So we've completed the request and we got a large XP candy, which is a pretty useful item. And of course, we get the best reward of all, which is an Alolan Vulpix to keep for ourselves. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, you do get an Alolan Vulpix at the end of this request and you can keep it. So it's a request that has a reward of a free Pokemon. There's very few like that in the game, so this is really cool, and it is your one and only chance to get an Alolan Vulpix. So make sure you know what you want to do with it, if you want to evolve it or if you want to keep it the way that it is, and don't transfer it or accidentally get rid of it because they are kind of special. Okay, so what I'm going to do with my Alolan Vulpix is evolve it into an Alolan Ninetales. You can do that using an Ice Stone. You just need to have one Ice Stone and you can evolve it no matter what level it is. And I'm really excited about doing that, so I'm going to do it right now. Here we go. Alolan Vulpix evolving into Alolan Ninetales. You gotta love it, and it's just as easy as one Ice Stone, so real quick evolution there, you should have one. Of course, Alolan Pokemon don't really appear that much in the land of Hisui, so this is pretty rare indeed, and it's actually really cool that we were able to get this Alolan Pokemon in the land of Hisui. Once again, adding a whole bunch of little story details into the game that you just love to see, and it really enriches the play experience and the story experience in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you found this episode informative and useful. Thank you to all of my amazing subscribers, and peace!